Hello everyone, how's it going? Adam here, and today we're talking about Starfield. Starfield officially comes out tomorrow, but if you got early access, you can play the game right now. I've been playing it on and off. I got like 3 hours into the game. I had to go to a wedding last weekend, and yeah, let's just say it was a time I embarrassed myself. And, well, Starfield. So, it's an okay game so far. I've been playing it. It's basically a Bethesda game in space. If you've played any of the Bethesda games like Fallout, Elder Scrolls 4, Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 3, Fallout 4. I don't know if Fallout New Vegas would count in that because it was developed by Obsidian, but it followed the same formula. But that's basically what it is. It's really, I think it's good. Like, it's decent. I don't think it deserves 9s and 10s, but I think it deserves a very high 8 at the point that I'm playing the game. Like, maybe my opinion will change later on, but for now, I think it's decent. And you can see that from the Steam charts, the game isn't even officially out, and it's plugging about 200,000 people, and that's extreme. Now, not a lot of people are happy about this. I read through this article twice just to make sure I won't get anything wrong, but Starfield streamer pronoun outburst sparks backlash from Hassan, Pokimane, and more. So this is a guy known as Babyface on YouTube. He does like political commentary stuff with gaming, and you've probably seen those types of channels, the type of political channels that kind of go within the branch of gaming and entertainment for movies, comic books, gaming. And he tends to be in that same spectrum of those types of people. All to their own. I don't watch him, but he has over 200k subs, I think. He's pretty decently sized. And he went on kind of a rant about the pronouns in Starfield. Now, when you play Starfield for the first time, when you create your character, there is an option to choose your pronouns. Like, he, she, they, whatever. I didn't care about it. No, I don't think a lot of people with rational mindsets give a damn. They're just going to pick whatever is available. But this person decided to go on an explosive rant that caught the attention of some really big streamers like Pokimane, Hassan. So, Starfield's early access period has been divisive, to say the least. While some have been having a ball with the game's shipbuilding, certain prominent streamers have been less than impressed. Many players are frustrated with Starfield's slow start. I actually agree with that. It's taken hours to get to the point where they're having any fun. I agree with that. You see, I actually started a new game while I'm still playing my original game just to see if it was that long and if you could skip the tutorial. You can't skip the tutorial. You have to go through the entire process, and it takes a while for everything to get going. You have to first, introduce your character, learn about mining, learning about combat, learning about flying. It's very tedious, and I hope that they add a patch that allows you to bypass a lot of this stuff. I mean, I just bolted it, but yeah, they're right about that. Some have even said that the low review scores from certain outlets were deserved. It's not low review scores. Like, some people gave it 7. It's not a big deal. It's a 7. Like, I think at the point that I'm at that the game is an 8. But that's because I haven't finished it yet. Maybe my score might go up or down. But for the moment, it plays like just any other Bethesda game. There's nothing really shocking about this game that's really out there. Like, it does something extraordinary that no other game has done. To me, games that get 9s and 10s are games that really go above and beyond what is expected of them. To me, everything I've experienced in Starfield has been expected. It hasn't really blown me away. Like, nothing about it is truly exceptional. It's still a very good game. I'm not trying to downplay it. Like, I would recommend it. If you like Bethesda's past works in their open action RPG games, then you'll love this. Like, it's more of that, and I love that, and I'm getting more of that. So with all this legitimate critique of Bethesda's newest RPG, what's got New Zealand-based content creator Heel versus Babyface in a tizzy? Pronouns, so much that he flipped his lid in a viral rant that likes of Hassan, Pokimane, and the Ackman are all dunking on him. This weird British guy losing his mind over selecting pronouns at Starfield is the perfect demonstration of why we must bring back lobotomies. Ugh. Look, that's a little extreme, but we'll see. Like, hopefully I don't get copyright claimed or strike for this, but, let's just hope.
Thing I love more. Taking my headphones off, fuck that. Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to sit down, comfy chair, turn on my PC, fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself, think, oh my god, just think of this world, just think of all the planets I can visit. all the immersive things that I can get involved with, all the fights, all the relationships, all the people I meet, all the places I go. I'm so excited to go there. And you know, I love nothing more than, with all of that laid out in front of me, I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us.
Current
Sorry,
day us?
did you want to get immersed in
mean?
our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Because that's all we fucking know! Because we're boring! We're so fucking
Calm
boring!
down, okay.
We can't see past our own fucking reflection!
I think
That's
this
the
guy has
level
some
of our
issues.
narcissism here at Bethesda Western Game Company!
How is that narcissism?
Fuck your immersion! Fuck you having a good time! Fuck you falling into a world and just getting lost! No, no, no! Current fucking day!
What does that have to
Fuck
do?
off! You're boring! You're fucking dull! You have nothing to say! You are a one hived mind twat waffle!
Oh, this is funny.
That's all you fucking are! And you wonder why people are getting so fucking sick and tired! You take everything we love, all our immersions, all our fantasies, all our escapism, and you just can't help shovel your dog shit, fucking crap ideology into everything! Every single solitary fucking thing!
Wow, this guy, like, he wants to go on a murder rampage or something. What the hell, man? I didn't, wow. This is all for choosing he, she, or they, them? Okay, if you think like this guy in that type of dramatic way about something so insignificant, again, I haven't played the full of the game, but it doesn't have any impact to you. Like, as far as I can tell, it doesn't. Just because you choose your pronouns doesn't mean it destroys the entire immersion of the game and cripples it to such an unexpectedly destructive degree that it's impossible to embrace the immersion that you're going to live through in this game. Like, it doesn't do that. Like, I feel like he has some really deep-seated issues with this stuff that he probably needs to resolve through other means, not in this situation. And here's another little bit of a tidbit. This is at the beginning of the game, which means it's less than 2 hours, which means this game is on Xbox and PC, and if you play less than 2 hours of the game, you can ask for a refund. Like, Microsoft and Steam follow the same procedure that if you play less than 2 hours of any game you purchase within the first 2 weeks of buying it, you can refund it for the full price. Like, at any time. There are certain exceptions, like if the game doesn't work, or, you know, some sort of religious issue, like, when Bioshock Infinite launched, there was someone who refused to go through the baptism. Granted, that was less than 2 hours into the game, but they refused to engage with the baptism, which is a huge part of the game because of their religious beliefs, so they got a refund for the game. So there are certain exceptions. I wish Microsoft didn't give me a refund because of Gollum, because that game was also broken, so it's not always 100%, so, you know. But regardless, with this guy going apeshit, like, he went on a huge tangent that just went from Starfield criticism to just personal beliefs and aggression towards all of this. Heel versus babyface is ruining his immersion by including the option to select pronouns in Starfield, among other things. This is just a rewrite of what he stated. How does that ruin your immersion? I don't get it. The comments were less than kind to heel versus babyface, with big names weighing on his baffling take. Pokemon was short and sweet, calling it the screaming fit embarrassing. I would agree with that. That's pretty embarrassing. The Ackman raised an interesting rebuttal regarding the very limited inclusion of pronouns throughout Starfield. Gorilla-shaped man on the verge of crying because Starfield lets you pick your pronouns at the start of the game, and then it's never brought up again. So it's never brought up again? The Yakman beat the game? Because I saw him streaming it on Twitch. Either way, is it really that big of a deal? Bro should be mad at the menu. Maps UI is confusing. The game is not optimized well for PCs. I don't know about that, but yeah, the menus are pretty confusing. Or is that the main quest is kind of dull, having the... Oh, that's Hassan. But he's mad about pronouns. He should choose, like, in every single game where there's a character creator. Heel vs. Babyface rant is primarily based on the game's character creator. Many players have pointed out that in their tens of hours with Starfield, they've yet to encounter characters that weren't cisgender. If you want to keep informed of all things, so, yeah. With that, I don't know. I mean, I know where I stand. Like, if you are unhappy with the game in any way, just ask for a refund. Like, again, this is at the beginning of the game where you pick your character. And if you don't like it, just stop playing the game. You don't have to play it. But, I mean, he is a content creator, so you have to play whatever is popular. And right now, Starfield is popular more than anything. So that could be it. But this outburst was completely unwarranted in the way that he just blew up. Like, I mean, what's the big deal? Like, I want someone to argue, like, tell me in a valid argument what is the big deal. Like, I didn't care. I just picked he, him, and just went on with my life. I was more annoyed again with the fact that the game's user interface sucks. Like, if you want to sell something in Starfield, you have to go to the planet, you have to go to your ship, go to the planet, sell all the stuff, and make sure they have enough money to buy all your stuff, after which then you can unload all this stuff. And they even hide the storage system in the ship, like it's in this little cubby at the front of the cockpit. I'm like, who the fuck is gonna know where this thing is? Like, in terms of that, those would be legitimate criticisms, but this is just a guy who went a little too far with his personal beliefs and decided, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go even further. And I guess assume that people would just be on your side, because pronouns are also a heated topic within, you know, the world for some reason. I don't really get it. Like, I don't understand them. Don't really care to understand them. And, well, I mean, if someone tells me that they identify as a certain pronoun, I will go out of my way to say that, because that's how they identify. I have nothing against that. But, you know, I think in this situation, it's just a video game, man. It's a character creator. If you don't like it, just don't play the game. And then, you know, vote with your wallet and your time of what you would rather enjoy. There are other games out there, man. Right now, Baldur's Gate 3 is still very popular. You can play that. Armored Core 6, fantastic game. I just beat the first ending, going for the second and third. Probably 100% it as much as I can. And there are more games coming out soon. So, yeah. Tell me what you think in the comments below. What you think about this entire situation. Like the video if you like it. Dislike it if you dislike it. That's me signing out. Babyface, you need to take a chill pill, man.